I really enjoy the sound of silence in padded rooms. The quality of my voice when I'm speaking in here is...
You'll love the psychiatric hospital you end up in.
My name is Mattia Corda and I live in Lisbon. This is a ukulele. My real name is Mattia Corda. It's an Italian name. The name changed to Matthew String, which is a direct translation. And then I was playing in a house party. This friend of mine came up in roaring laughter and said, "You're not Matthew String, you're the mighty String." And it became a thing. In my beautiful apartment building, we are fighting a terrible war, facing the Lisbon builders who are fixing the place next door. I was born in Scarborough in North Yorkshire. What was it like growing up there? Pretty chill. I was in my own little world, I think. I used to like riding my bike a lot. What brought me to Lisbon? Well, I was living in Spain in a pretty small town and I wanted to move somewhere bigger. I was with a girl at the time. She had a site set on Lisbon and I was like, okay, it's only going to be 6 months and still here. 5 years later now.
What did you want to be when you were a kid?
2 things. I wanted to be an inventor and a rollercoaster designer. But the thing about being an inventor was I had this dream of just sitting next to a computer and watching my bank balance go up and just have these inventions around the world that were creating passive income. One of the first songs I wrote, it's called Love Thy Neighbours. It was towards the end of the quarantine COVID times. Do you know when those people they weren't having parties, but they were having parties? On Sunday morning when I wake, Sunday morning, people yawning, ordering sushi, all getting baked. When I wrote this song, I was playing it at some open mics and people had stopped me in the street and just go, Sunday morning, and kind of chased me. It was cool. It was weird. Am I a happy person? I'm a realist. I don't tend to sort of get too excited. I strive to connect myself to sort of what's going on and respond appropriately. People who like cricket together, when the evening brings the cool weather, is bringing all the people who like cricket together, because the people from all over. So this bar here has recently changed hands. It's called Camões Cine Bar, and they have the oldest, longest running open mic night in Lisbon. This is where I did my first ever performance in Lisbon. Yeah, I always get nervous, but once I start playing and start bantering with the peeps, it goes away. At 8 o'clock every morning, the drills and hammers start calling. My flatmate got straight out of bed, and out of the window he stuck his head. He said, "Excuse me, mister, what are you doing, making such noise at my door? It's Sunday morning. You should be sleeping, besides it's against the law. Please stop that banging and drilling too. Please give my flatmates a break, cause if you don't stop banging on a Sunday morning, some action I'll have to take."
What's your album called?
It's called A Portrait of Lisbon. It's my baby.
In one sentence, I want you to tell me what these song titles are about. Ready? The parking song.
Frustrations of the daily ritual of parking.
Love Thy Neighbours.
The joy of living next to Erasmus students at an Airbnb.
Longboarding in the park.
Mental health and the benefits of exercise.
Digital nomads.
I mean, they're just human beings with different tax breaks here in Lisbon.
Do you think it's a love letter to the city?
No. This is an extreme staircase. Imagine the people that built this. If I had a slinky like in that Jim Carrey movie. So I love this street. It's got 2 of my favorite places in Lisbon. This cafe, it's called Savas. Great coffee, great playlist. And a little bit further up the road is where I did my album release concert. Look, there's my poster. I haven't took it down yet, from November. Ben Carlos. It's better than my bedroom, dude. It's all good. Well, the public transportation here in Portugal, I warn you, dear friends, is not so reliable. Yes, the public transportation in Portugal, I warn you, dear friends, is not so reliable. Now I had spent the afternoon in the Estrella Park. The sun was going down and it was getting dark, so I headed out the park past the baobab tree to try to go to catch the tram number 28E.
And finally, give me some emotional words to wrap up this video.
Embrace the people that really love you guys. That's important. Those people need your gratitude.
Don't leave me hanging.
Oh, you're almost there. Come on, Steven, you can do it. People of Lisbon. Come on. Where is the sun? People of Lisbon. Steven, he's a real cool dude.
You're fired.